JoJo Siwa is getting called out once again, and it's just as messy as it always is. Despite the drama and backlash that came along with the release of her first song, Karma, it looks like JoJo is ready to do it all again as she's preparing to release her next single. She's also got a new girlfriend, which people have been talking about, given how they actually met each other. Though she's been quiet about the relationship online, the two have been out in public together, kissing and going to Disney, which if you know anything about JoJo and her relationships, it's that she's always gonna go to Disney with these girls. Anyway, JoJo isn't letting all the backlash recently go unnoticed as she's clapped back about some things that she's seen, so we're gonna get into all that's been talked about. In regards to this new single, people are once again criticizing JoJo for releasing a song that she didn't write because they swear that she had previously tried to lie about writing her last song, Karma. Now trust me, I've looked everywhere for a clip and it just does not exist. There is not a clip of her talking about that she wrote Karma. There are clips of her talking about hearing Karma for the first time or being scared of the lyrics of Karma or talking about working on the song, but her actually saying I wrote Karma or when I was writing Karma, it just doesn't exist. And I know some people think that it does, but it's just not on there. I also will say that plenty of artists do not write their own songs and it's just not that big of a deal. But when it comes to JoJo, she is absolutely attacked over this. And I do think it is because people do believe that she tried to claim she wrote the song, but it is normal for artists to not write their own music. Obviously, it looks bad if people think that you're lying about it, but that is really the reason why she gets called out. Unfortunately for JoJo though, the other reason that gets her called out is because when it comes to the songs that she's picking to purchase the rights to, someone who previously worked on the song always seems to still want the song. So she really needs to go into her next session making sure nobody else wants that song or has some lingering attachments to it, because it's what's gotten her in such a mess twice now. With Karma, someone who had previously recorded the song, Britt Smith, still wanted to release her own version. And now, with this next song, Choose Your Fighter, the original writer and singer of the song, Emmeline, seems to still want to release her own version for the public. Back when JoJo went around to a couple bars in West Hollywood to premiere her music video for Karma, she had played the songs that she would be releasing in the future. And Choose Your Fighter was one of them, and a conversation got started around it as people didn't believe it was JoJo even singing the song. Emmeline ended up seeing the clips, and on TikTok she came out to say, "Hi 2024 fans, I'm going to make a story time soon. I actually didn't sign off on it coming out with JoJo, not her fault. If my version gets love, I can still put it out after hers. Thanks for the support." And I do think this whole drama is why JoJo might want to be putting it out, because in some interviews, she said this wasn't supposed to be the next single, but it just ended up being that way. And with JoJo, drama has been selling, though I don't know how that marketing tactic ends up in the long run with how she's trying to rage bait her way to the top of the charts, because does making people angry translate to ticket sales if she were to go on tour? I don't really think so, but it seems to be the way that she is moving, and I do think that her and her team saw that this song was getting talked about when she was showing her music videos at a couple bars, and they were like, there's gonna be a lot of conversation surrounding this, good or bad, let's put it out next. Now, when JoJo teased that this was going to be the next single recently, all the comments were bringing up Emmeline. They said, "OMG, I love this Emmeline song. OMG, you're doing an Emmeline cover, so fun. OMG, you're making a cameo for Emmeline's song. Emmeline killed it. When do you record your version?" Someone also challenged JoJo to sing the song live because tons of people don't think it sounds like her in the song. And she replied saying she was going to perform it this weekend at a Pride event. JoJo did end up posting a TikTok from this performance onto her own account. And I don't know if it was strategy or what, but she wasn't singing any part of the song. Like, it was just her on the stage, not singing yet. JoJo later ended up addressing everything she'd been seeing even more in a TikTok, saying, "Here to confirm for ya, I don't write my songs, I sing them. I have an incredible team of songwriters that write songs and pitch them to me to see if I want to make the song mine. It's kind of like when you buy clothes, you don't make it, but it's yours after you buy it. they also always get their credit and of course their check. I do enjoy the writing process. However, for me as an artist, that is not my specialty. So I like to work with different songwriters to sing their lyrics, add a feeling to it, and ultimately bring the song to life. She captioned it, "Couldn't do my job without my incredible team of songwriters, Solly, Emmeline, Megan Trainor, Matthew Koma, Rock Mafia, The Futuristics, and so many more." And maybe the most shocking part to me was that she said Matthew Koma was on her team of writers, who is Hilary Duff's husband. I love his band and honestly just never thought that these two would be working together unless there's another Matthew Koma in the music industry. But I just thought that that was a little interesting, random fun fact. Now, when she posted this, people were talking about what she had said, and they were like, when it comes to the song Choose Your Fighter, they don't even hear a part of JoJo's voice. They feel like she did not alter the song at all, and she is just releasing Emmeline singing the song and putting her name on it. And that is what they have a problem with. And JoJo brought this up while on stage this weekend at a music festival.
Write your own songs! That's not even you singing! That Emmeline song is amazing! And you know what I said to those? I tell her to hold the mother drama!
Now, aside from her music, there was also something else JoJo addressed this week, and that's her friendships with those who are older than her, which is something a lot of people have felt was strange. Even though JoJo has been in the industry since she was a kid and lives a very different life than the average 21-year-old, people still have felt that it's off that a lot of the company she keeps is far older than her. So on a podcast this week, the topic came up and she wanted to get into it.
Do people ever think like that's like a red flag that your friends are so much older, or like?
People do, and it actually blows my mind, and I've gotten a lot of shit for social media, and so have they. Like, literally one of my best friends in the entire world is a 30-year-old straight man and public figure. We met on Special Forces, Tyler Cameron, and I fucking love this guy with my whole entire heart. What is a 20-year-old gay JoJo Siwa being best friends with Tyler Cameron?
Yeah.
Why are you guys? That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, like.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, like
it's like, what do you say exactly?
Yeah.
But
It's very clear that JoJo doesn't understand why people are so concerned about her having these older friends, and she will continue to defend these friendships.
If I had all 21-year-old friends right now and one 30-year-old, that would be weird.
Yeah.
Or if when I was 13, I had all 14-year-old friends and 12-year-old friends, but then one 26-year-old, that would be weird. But because right now my best friends are Tyler's 30, Rachel's 32, I do have a 21 and a 23 and a 24, so I got a couple my age. But my closest people are, there's another one that's 35, Jen I think is 33, like that's...
yeah, you're skewing much older.
I'm skewing much older, and it's all of my friends, you know what I mean?
But can you imagine right now at 20 being friends with like a 12-year-old or like a 14-year-old?
No, but if...
I'm just curious. I'm like...
No, yeah, it's very strange. It's one of those things that's like you just had to be there. Because no.
Yeah.
But me as a 12-year-old was different.
Though there are those that disagree, it's very obvious that JoJo couldn't care less about what people have to say, especially when it comes to her friends. I mean, we've seen it time and time again that she doesn't care to a degree, that she has all these problematic friendships. Colleen, James, and she's even collabing with David Dobrik right now. She's got a custom pizza of her own at his pizza shop. Like, JoJo is not afraid of what the internet has to say and who is canceled, that's for sure. And so she probably will also not care about what people are saying about her new relationship. Basically, JoJo had teased that she might have a little someone special in her life when she filmed a video with Joey Graceffa not too long ago, where they had to answer a question or eat something gross. And when she was asked if she was dating anyone, she chose not to answer and eat something instead, which people felt was her giving an answer in a way. And this week, the paparazzi spotted her kissing someone at the airport, and it's since been revealed that it's Madison Alvarado from this recent season of So You Think You Can Dance, which, if you don't remember, JoJo was actually a judge this season of the show. So people are a little weirded out that JoJo ended up with one of the contestants. And it's been said that the two of them got together after the show, but people have their opinions. Madison got third on the show, so she didn't win, but she did go far. So people do recognize her from the show. and they're really noticing her now because she is working alongside JoJo now. It was reported when the show was shooting that JoJo had said that she would be hiring several of the dancers to start working for her, and Madison was one of them. Obviously, it's a little bit more than that at this rate since they were kissing at the airport, but that wasn't the first time the two were spotted together. There are also pictures of Madison celebrating with JoJo at Disney for her 21st birthday, along with some other friends and family. So who knows if they're about to be like really public with things, since there's some drama, but that hasn't really stopped JoJo in the past. But I guess we'll just have to see what happens in the coming days and weeks. But I want to know what you guys think about this and everything else, from JoJo addressing some things that people have been saying, drama surrounding her new song and her new girl. Let me know what you guys think about all this in the comments. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.